Hey guys, this is another episode technically of Paper Mario. It's a little bit special though because it was supposed to be a grinding episode. Um, but some things happen and like halfway through I realized I'm only getting like 2 HP. Or not HP, 2 experience points per battle, and it's just like this isn't really worth it. It's really not. Um so it's gonna be kind of a short episode just because of that. Um, and I was probably gonna speed it up a little bit so you guys don't have to watch the entire thing, unless I can figure out a way to keep talking throughout the entire thing. And then fine, whatever. I mean, there's a few things I can talk about. We did have that direct happen recently, the one that was 60 minutes. So, yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite direct that has ever happened, but considering my niche of games, it didn't really align with what I usually like. So there was a couple things though that I was definitely interested in. Number one is the Ditto game, which I keep forgetting the actual name for, so forgive me if I forget. I do want to pick it up, I will admit. Because, like, oh my god, it looks so weird, and I want it to be good. I want it to do well, because it looks like a mix between Animal Crossing New Horizon and Dragon Quest Builders. And I know I've heard some people compare it to freaking Minecraft. I don't really see it as much as a Minecraft game, but the other two I mentioned, totally see it. And I want that. I want another Dragon Quest Builders game. And yeah, I also really like how the Tulip, or well, okay, the Ditto kind of looks like a Tulip character, and I love that a lot too. So yeah, I'm biased. What can I say? But I think it looks cute. I hope it's not like, you know, too easy or too baby type of game, but at the same time, I'm not against an easy game. And I'm not against a weird game, so, you know, it is what it is. But I, cross my fingers, it's gonna be good. And, and I also, I died here, by the way. So we're gonna have to do a jump cut, too. It's gonna be great, don't worry about it. But, that was one of the games that kind of, like, stood out to me the most out of that direct. For things that I'm interested in. The next one would actually be, I actually have a list of all the games that were, like, announced. Here it is. There we go. Alright. So. The other one, okay, so the one I was talking about was Pokemon oh my god. Pokopia. Yes. That's the one. Tried my best. And then the other game I plan on picking up is Kirby Air Rider, which I already agreed with Crow, so I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm still, I want to get it, no matter what, but, Monster Hunter Stories 3, not as in love with that art style, but it still looks good. And I like some of the, monsters that we saw that you could ride, so looking forward to that. The other one that stood out to me, let's see. Alright, Dragon Quest, that was 7, I think? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So, Dragon Quest 7. I'm pretty sure that's one of the DS games I actually don't own. And that's because if you want to buy it, even used, it will cost you an arm and a leg. Literally, like, over $200 or something like that. So I never was able to pick up a copy. So, the fact that they're remaking it on the Switch, fuck yeah, I want that. The only problem I have with it is that when it comes to like overworld shots, the characters are very tiny, and while my eyes are not like terrible, I don't like straining them trying to see where my character is, you know? So it's like, I don't know, man. I hate it when games do that. Yeah, that's where I died. Let's skip ahead. And then, let's see, I lost my spot. Okay, the other one, that I'm actually interested in, which is the most ironic, is Danganronpa 2 X2 or 2x2, whatever you want to call it. It's basically Danganronpa 4. If you do 2 times 2 equals 4. But dude, Miyagi, hi dude. It's good to see you again, I guess. I don't know. It's very interesting. There's a new story and new victims. I can't believe they said that. That's funny as fuck. Danganronpa 2 is actually one of my least favorite of the Danganronpa series. I say as someone who hasn't played Danganronpa 3. So, I loved 1. 1 was my favorite. And I recently just beat Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Love that game. That one was great. But yeah, for some reason I just didn't jive well with 2. Part of it was because most of the characters were too like anime trope for me. As a person who likes anime, I was not a fan of it. Like Danganronpa 1, I had like the majority of the cast I actually really liked. There were a couple I didn't, and unfortunately most of the couple I didn't like fucking survived. And so I'm like, cool, thanks for that. But in Danganronpa 2, I probably had like a way smaller handful of characters I liked. And I think only one of them survives. Without saying any spoilers. I really didn't like a lot of the characters in that game. So yeah. I think that one of them survived though. Hey! Oh my god. But anyway, it's been a while. And then the other one, let's see. Well, I mean, I already know that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, I'm gonna pick up. And that's, and also like, you know, Danganronpa. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. The terrible title. That's way too long. I do, excuse me. I do want to pick that one up too. I might have to not for a bit and wait until like a little bit more down the road to pick up any of these games though, because I'm still trying to move and find a place to stay where I can actually afford a living. Like, I have a job, but most locations in this area way too expensive. So living as a single person with a job that I have with 3 cats, which I might not be able to keep all 3 of them, unfortunately, because most of the places only allow 2 at max. It's really difficult, and I hate that I have to choose one of them not to bring with me, and I don't like it, but I want to get a place, and it really sucks. So a lot of these games that I'm talking about that I'm going to get, I will be getting, but I probably will be putting them on, you know, more on the back burner. I mean, some of these I think are next year anyway, so I don't have to really worry too much about it. But yeah, it just whatever. It is as it is. And then I also put in like I'm curious about list, which was the DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I still haven't even played yet. Then also Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which looks very similar to 3 Houses, and I say this as someone who saw, I forget what her name is, the green-haired goddess who helps you out through that game. She was older there, so it's like, I guess it's in the future, even though it looks more in the past than even in the freaking game that we played. I don't know, it's weird. I guess it is as it is. And then there's still Disgaea 7 Complete Edition. I do want to get the majority of those games, so that's a me thing though. So don't worry about it. Also, I probably should do this real quick. There we go. Because I got booped, and I don't know if that got picked up or not. So just to be safe, I will mute. Then there's also the DLC for Pokemon Z through A. I don't know how I feel about it being DLC before the game is even out. Considering it's like available at the start, but it's apparently content for endgame, so why even bother getting it until you already beat the game? I mean, I guess it's there to get it if you really want it. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. But if it's like actually gives you more areas to explore outside of town, that I'm more interested in. Don't like that it is like after post-game stuff though, because I want to be able to go at any time. I want more freedom, man. But that's my main main thing here. And then I also put like a little like, I'll get it when it's on sale, or if it's DLC, I could just like, you know, an upgrade pack kind of thing. I'll pick it up later. If it's under $10 or free. Which was, and no, I'm not saying if the game is on sale for $10 or below. No. I'm just saying if the game's on sale and I got the spare change, I would be willing to pick up Persona 3 Reloaded. Even though technically speaking, that's the lesser of the versions that are out there, which would be, you know, portable is actually better because you can play as male or female. But I do enjoy some aspects of Fez, and Reload is basically that, from what I can understand. So it would be cool, but it's not a game I'm gonna be like jumping hoops to get. And the other one that's like similar to that is One Piece Pirate Warrior 4, because I actually already have that game on Switch 1. But if it is just a simple like upgrade pack, like with most of the games I've been able to do, where you know you got the Switch version, you can do upgrade Switch 2 version pack, got on the Switch for less than $10. I'm willing for that, you know. But if I have to buy the entire game all over again just to play it on the Switch 2 with better graphics or whatever, no, I'm not doing that. I got the game. I'm not buying it all over again, dude. And then also same goes with Stardew Valley. Because, I mean, that one I don't have physically. But, I do I have physically? I think I have it. I have a version of it physically somewhere, I think. Unless I'm thinking Undertale. Which I do have that. I'm pretty sure I have a physical version of it. Anyway, doesn't matter. If I do, it's probably on like PlayStation 5 or something. I don't know. I have too many games. I don't know where they all are. Especially considering I'm packing stuff up. So, yay! It's gonna be so chaotic unpacking this shit. But that being said, I do like that they are re-implementing mouse controls in the game that had it originally and then had to lose it when it went to the Switch and PlayStation 4 and is it on Xbox? I don't know. I don't really care. I don't care about Xbox. It's probably my least favorite system. But yeah, those were the main games that popped up that caught my interest more so than others. Though nah, I'm a Suika game technically, but nah, I kind of I think I'm pretty done with that game actually. Will I go back to it and play it again? Oh, probably. But like at this point in time, no. I have other games that are like attracting my attention way more than that. Primarily a Story of Seasons. So, which that's another game I need to play, but I've been playing it on my own time. Though I haven't been able to play it for the last couple days because I've been on busy. Trying to get like stuff recorded and stuff like that before the internet goes out. So that's another thing to look forward to on the 25th. I'll be offline for a bit. So, hooray! Woo. I should be able to still upload stuff though from my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna be probably quite quiet for a while, like no polls and stuff like that, because I can't get that to work on my phone. But other than that, just be aware, shit's going on. Oh yeah, and then another game I'm actually curious about. I didn't even freaking talk about it.
I was not looking at the corner.
And I leveled up! Oh fuck Christ, finally! This area sucks to level. I cannot. It's terrible. But the other game that I thought was interesting was Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I don't know how good it is, because it looks... I mean, a lot of Yoshi games tend to be, like... too easy, or I'd say not easy enough, but no, most of them tend to be too easy, and or like, what's the point kind of playing through. And this is coming from someone again who actually likes easy games. So Yoshi Story, like on one hand you can say like, oh well, that game was very easy because you just have to eat fruit and you win. Yeah, but you can also do a challenge run where you only eat certain colored fruits and then try not to die and then that. But yeah. So there are modes to make it harder, but I haven't felt that way with most recent Yoshi games. Also, I should mention, like especially like Woolly World and stuff like that. Most of those games for me didn't really click because I liked Yoshi Story. I liked eating the fruit. I liked exploring the area, finding the heart to unlock more locations of the world, and eat more fruit. Like I like that gameplay. The majority of the Yoshi games do not do that, and that's kind of why I'm like I don't really care really. I just want the nostalgia, I guess, But this game, because it has like the book in it, makes me kind of wonder, could they bring that back? I mean, I saw nothing to be eaten, but they are doing something interesting with monsters, and that makes it change the environment, which that's curious. I'm actually, I wouldn't mind like learning more about it, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. It looks good though, very pretty. But that's really all I could say on the matter. So those are the main games that I found interesting. There were others. There were a lot of others, like Resident Evil, Requiem, which I guess is like the most recent one. And then the announcement of like 2 others coming to the Switch, which is 7 and 8. So if you like that, hurrah. Also, Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to the Switch too, which, I mean, if you already watch my streams of that, I don't think I'm gonna fuck it up. I really don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I don't like the game. I'm not gonna put money into that. It's a waste of my time and yours as well, so don't expect me to play it. But when I say it's a waste of your time, I'm not saying that you can't play the game and have fun with it. I'm saying it's a waste of my time if you guys want me to, or waste of your time if you want me to play it, kind of thing. So, yeah, don't misunderstand me. And then there's also Mario Tennis Fever. Looks interesting. I like how many weird characters that they add to that, which does make me a little bit curious about it, but I'm also not a sport fan, so I don't know if I would actually enjoy it. I did enjoy I think it was it Aces, or what was the other one where like you got your Mii as a like student and you had to like learn how to freaking tennis? Or was it golf? That might have been golf. Yeah, I think I had golf. That one was fun, but I didn't get too far in it because it was a sport game, and yeah, that's all I can say on that. So probably won't pick it up because it's kind of a waste of my time. Dynasty Warriors Origin. Oh my god. I am interested in these type of games. I really do want to like learn the lore of the series. But I just don't think I'm gonna be really all that interested in it. It's like a little too realistic looking. I don't know. I like it when they do like spin-offs, like, Hyrule Warriors and One Piece Pirate Warriors. Those are fun. Those are anime. Those are bright. The OGs, Dynasty Warriors, a little bit too dim for me. But God, I am always like so interested on actually what the plots are about in those. I can't say I'm not, but I'll probably never pick it up. And I never picked up Super Mario Bros. Wonder because it's a 2D Mario game. I don't like 2D platformers, so skipping that. Never mind. Then there's also Power Wash 2. I don't see the appeal of that, so again, didn't care. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, does look interesting, but I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to actually playing scary games versus watching them. Or watching scary movies in general. Like, I'm perfectly fine with doing that. Speaking of which, I recently just watched is it Sinister? What the fuck did I watch? I don't know. But it was like some, like, you were walking from the further blah blah blah. I don't know. That movie made me laugh so many times. It was so quirky. But that's the type of person I am. Like, I find those type of movies they're just too silly for me. I can't get into it. It's just so ridiculous. And then there's also Virtual Fighter 5? I don't remember what that one was about at all, so I'm gonna skip it. Overcooked 2. Don't care. Lego's Voyeurs? I don't remember what that was about. Sport game, don't care. Little Nightmares 3 is interesting, because I forgot that 2 came out. But again, that's a spooky, scary game, and I'm not playing that. Human Fall Flat. Don't remember what that was about. Mortal Kombat! Oh my god. So, what's funny is, I used to hear that Toasty comment, like little clip that they used all the time. Did not know what it was actually from. But now I know. Mortal Kombat. Got it. Cool. Also, the Virtual Boy? What the fuck? That is hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't believe they announced it. I'm very tempted, not for the Virtual Boy playthrough kind of situation, but getting that stand to put the Switch into. Even if I use it or not, that is such a cool looking prop. I'm just gonna say it. I kind of want it. It's so cool. Yeah, so I forgot what Link did. Oh, that was the robot game I saw. Right, that's right. Yeah, I didn't really care for that. And then Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Again, not my type of cup of tea. Same with Hades 2. So, I'm not gonna really talk too much about either of them because, again, I don't care. But I am glad that the games look really good, so that everybody who is excited for it is gonna have a great time, hopefully. Crossing my fingers. I mean, from what I heard, like, Hades 2 is, like, you know, well praised. So it has to be good, right? It's like a Silk Song, which, again, another game that I don't give a shit about. But I'm glad that people finally got it after all those years of waiting it. I just wish people weren't so annoying about demanding it, you know? I get it. I also demand for games too, but like, calm down. Don't be like upset just because it didn't get announced, you know? It's like, Jesus Christ, people need to chill. Then there's also like the announcement of Super Mario Galaxy 2, which, I can't play either of them because they give me motion sickness, so skipping that. I only have Galaxy 1 because it came on the Mario pack for the Switch, because I wanted access to Super Mario 64 and the other one, Sunshine. Mario Sunshine. That's what it's called. Because I never owned Sunshine before, and it was, you know, that's nice. I finally have it. Still need to play it, but, you know, I got it. And then the other ones, I don't remember what Storm Lancers was at all. That's like not connecting any memory. But Dinkum doesn't look very good. Like, the concept is interesting, I do like that, but it looks rough. That's what I'm gonna say. And then Popucom? Popucom. I think that was like that one that looked pretty interesting with like them using barriers to block like laser beams and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. But whether I would actually pick it up or not, probably not, because it's a 2-player game. And I usually don't have a second player to play with, so it's not really in my, you know, interest to pick up. I guess is what I could say. But yeah, so those were basically all the games that were announced for the Direct. Oh, and also the Galaxy movie for Mario. I would like to see it. I saw the first one, I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that, you know, Charlie Day is still Luigi, because that was my favorite character, so yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely curious of how that's gonna play out. with Rosalina. We don't even know who's gonna voice Rosalina. But whatever. My only thing that I want from the Mario movie is we get more Luigi. Because last time we barely got shit. And I want more, you know? I want my Luigi. Give me my boy. I love him so much. Especially in a dress. He's beautiful. Oh my god. I fucked up there. But, yeah. I just said I commented on the video. So I might have to make sure that I keep the entire thing going, I guess. I mean, I guess this is what you want. You guys want to see me level grind instead of just skipping through. But, yeah, this area is rough for leveling. Holy shit. It's also just hard, because my timing for, like, the flame attacks, I don't know, it's just really difficult for me to get the timing of it. I always keep getting hit. It sucks. I don't know how, like, soon I need to press on it. I'm always delayed. But, yeah. Oh well. Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long week. And I don't know what to do with myself. I do know, I plan on streaming some Yokai Watch tomorrow. Which is, by now, it's technically tonight. Because it is the 16th now. This video needs to be up very soon. Probably gonna just make it free on Patreon. Because, like, there's no early access for this one. I took way too long to get it done. My schedule's all, like, fucked right now. So, yeah, if you want to support me, you can join my Patreon. That's, like, a way to help me in the long run. But if you are unable to, that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to, that's also perfectly fine. You know, I get it. Things are tight. Things are rough. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with myself right now. Oh my god. I just want to go to bed. It's cold in here. That's another thing. I have been going through, like, multiple nights where it's just been freezing in my room. But I can't do nothing about it because we don't really have, you know, I'm moving. And we don't have a budget for the house. I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to go to the trouble of crossing that. That's too much trouble. But we don't really have a budget for the house. So I don't want to waste money on the heater when we don't really have it, you know? So I was like, I'm just gonna say whatever. Just gonna, you know, suck it up, buttercup, basically. So, I got my little sweater on that I got from, not early access, but, like, early days of Digital Circus. It's a Jax one that's purple that says "You go, girl," which is really funny considering he usually is not pro girl. So, like, why does the shirt say that? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty. So I picked it up a long time ago. And now that it's winter-ish, I mean, it's still technically summer. It's the tail end of summer. Entering fall. But it feels like winter because no heat. I got cold feet. And my sweater. But I luckily do have, like, quite a bit of blankets. So when it comes to, like, going to sleep, I'm comfy. It's just doing anything else. It's really like, I am cold. I want to go under my blankets and cuddle with my cats, and I can't because I'm recording. So, that's kind of like what I'm dealing with right now. Though, I will say, regarding moving, packing stuff up is a pain in the butt for 2 different reasons. Number 1, because it's a pain in the butt to do. Number 2, going through like all my DVDs and mangas and stuff like that, it just makes me want to like rewatch them and reread them. So it's like, not all of them though. There's definitely a few in my collection where I'm just like, I could like, you know, put this in a box and like be good. But then like there's my copy of Over the Garden Wall. And because we're so close to October, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want this to get lost where I can't watch it in time, you know? Because it's a season for it. I don't want to lose it. I want to enjoy it. But, so there's that example of that. And then the other is like, there's certain manga I have that I just love to reread. And with the internet going out soon, and by soon I mean like, how long is it? Like less than a week? Oh no, it's a little bit more than that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. So, a little more than a week. But, yeah, so, with that in mind, if I'm not able to move out after the 25th, I want to have access to those manga. So I still have something to read in my downtime. And then I'll pack them up as I'm getting out, you know? So, that's my goal. And unfortunately, because of the whole situation with my rendering software requires internet to even render shit, I probably won't be doing a lot of recordings even after the fact, because number 1, my computer has only so much memory. And I don't want to like clutter it too much with unrendered videos that I can't even upload. But, I mean, I would probably still do some stuff here and there. Like, focus on, like, maybe one series. Maybe, you know, this one. Paper Mario, finish it. You guys will see the ending later in the future. I don't know. I don't know. But this is where I was, like, noticing, oh, wait, this is... I'm only getting 2 EXP here. And, that's rough. I do realize you get a little bit more from the Kami Koopa people, but I was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to keep recording. I might, you know, cut it a little bit short because it's not really worth it. But we will have a little bit more extra here. But things are going. I got, let's see, how many boxes do I have now? There's like 2 I can't see over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I got 14 boxes so far, packed and ready to go. And I still have quite a bit of things unpacked, especially amiibos. I have so many amiibos, oh my god. It's gonna be a nightmare to pack. But, I also don't have... I think I have, like, maybe 2 more boxes out there that I can use for packing, but... Yeah, that's only going to help me so much. God damn it, I was stuttering there. My brain glitched. I am sleepy. I want to go to bed. But I can't, because I gotta get this uploaded. I gotta get it rendered and uploaded and posted. You guys are welcome. Oh my god. But, yeah. Yeah. I will also say, of the manga that I want to reread, I have... God, how long was that one? There's one I'm gonna mention. I have a few BL manga, alright? From way back when. And some of them aged like wine. Others not so much. Gravitation, that's a piece of shit manga. But Fake is so fucking good. I love that one. Hard to look up though, considering the name. Just all cap Fake manga. Yay! I'm not looking for an actual fake manga. I'm looking for the fake manga, which is BL of Cops. It's weird. I love it. Very down to earth manga, by the way. With little tropes here and there that did not age well, but it was the era of a time, so whatever. Compared to like others, it's still good. And that's all I can say about that one, because if you're not interested, don't read it. But if you are, good luck finding it. It's from the old Tokyo Pop days, which I don't even know if you can get now. I have to look that up. I have no idea. I have them, though, so I have my original volumes. I don't have to worry about that kind of shit. But if you're actually interested in BL and want to, like, pick up an old manga that's, you know, aged well, I have no idea if that one's going to be hard to find or not. Kitsune, on the other hand, that one was reprinted. That one's easier to find in big, thick version, like omnibus. But that one, I would say, is very good. But if you're squeamish here and there, you probably don't want to read that one either, because it has Yakuza and violence and shit. So, be careful of that one. Still really good, though. But the other one I'm, like, really looking forward to rereading, which is 18 volumes long, not BL, by the way, is Baby and Me, which is ironically a shoujo manga that doesn't really focus on any girls. So, it's really funny for that. But yeah, if you want to know what Baby and Me is about, like, without too many spoilers, it's a story about a young kid named Takuya, his father, whose name I don't remember at the moment, and his little brother, Minoru, learning to survive without their mother in their lives. And it's a bunch of, like, shenanigans and fun little plots, and his school friends getting up to shit. I was gonna say romance, like, is that really? There are bits of, like, characters trying to romance, like the father, or Minoru attracting a harem of 2 girls. And, like, the girls liking Takuya and Fuji, but neither of the 2 show any interest in any of the girls. So, yeah. It's mainly Gen, and it's mainly focused on, like, kind of, like, family and found family and shit like that. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I mean, technically Fake is also found family, by the way. It's just also BL and cops and crime. Oh god, I like found family trope is my favorite. That's why I love One Piece. What can I say? Oh my god. I mean, Mob Psycho 100 as well. That's another found family one. Oh my god, I have a trope that I love too much. And I already packed up my Mob manga. And, One Punch Man. But, those ones I was, like, not as interested in rereading compared to, like, rewatching the anime, because if you're gonna, like, I don't know, for me, there's only one volume in the Mob series that I really love to reread. And that would be the, Reagan book, or novel, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically a side story after the fact of Mob being finished. So, it's a unique story that we never got animated, which I'm very sad about because it would have been so cool. You would have seen Reagan and Tomei and Serizawa interacting more, and this other guy coming in and being like, I'm a better psychic than you. And they're like, fucking Christ, get away from us, you know, kind of thing. And then it's possession. A ghost gets possessed. A ghost possesses a kid who gives it to Tomei, and then Reagan takes it from her to protect her. And it's really sweet, and I really like it. But that's all I'm going to talk about right now, because this is basically where I begin to say, you know what? The living grinding, not really worth it. I kind of want to do it off screen if I really have to, but otherwise I'll probably just continue on and see if maybe we'll get more EXP that way. So until next time, bye-bye!